Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist? Why will you people label him as a terrorist? You people don't have a case with this man. This is abuse of power. Now you people label Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a terrorist. When I don't give Nnamdi Kanu a new name, say Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist. But Nnamdi Kanu no carry gun, go poof anybody. Nnamdi Kanu no carry gun, go kidnap anybody. Nnamdi Kanu have never burned down a churches. Nnamdi Kanu never caused any genocide in our country. Only the offense when Nnamdi Kanu commits na to carry camera and speaker, make him speak against the corruption in our country. Now you people want to label him as a terrorist. Like, what is going on? What is going on? Anyhow, episode I want to do on. You people should better release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. God will punish you now and forever. Criminals. Any judgment, let it be on record. Any judgment in this court is rubbish. Ask him, where is the law? Ask him what to show. Where is the law? Where is the law?
Almost everything that Nnamdi Kanu said in the past is happening now. Just before you judge me or judge him, because I be judges. Just be aware that everything, me join the judge am before. But just, I want me you know this and no peace. That almost everything this man said in the past is happening now. They will rape your mothers, they will take your women, they will kill your men, they are coming for your family. It's happening. It's happening. It happen and be no happen. It's happening. Please, Justice James Omotosho, do us the favor. Hurry up. May not be like 2023 election where we wake up with see verdict. Hurry up. It's not like we don't know where this judgment is going towards. So, but what bothers some of us is how did it take this long to get here? Why did it take this long to get here? How is this ISWAP leader getting just 20 years? 20 years. People that should be actually beheaded. These are people that have committed the actual crime. Getting just 20 years. 20 years in prison. As Nnamdi Kanu has served 10 years in trial. It don't make sense. So just help us sorry or people they die. This pastor they still kill yesterday. The guests they never see. Brigade they don't know that they don't bury her. A lot is happening. Help us sorry. But you where the judge online, they still in the comment section. Hey, this one, that one. They are aware that everything the man said. Everything wait talk, where make that they try and treat is happening. It's happening. The people where they kidnap inside church, well, one guy say it's one thing and the mother inside. They never still see them till now. Okay, do with the information what you like. How is Gumi even working freely? Somebody that knows the whereabouts of all the terrorists and advocates for terrorists. He comes outside to advocate for terrorists and criticize anybody that goes against these terrorists that kill people, and he's working freely. But now get out. Should get out. Somebody's going to rush into my comment section and say, oh, you are FPOB. Apologies. I don't know what is FPOB. I don't even know the full meaning. But I'm just saying that whatever this man said in the past is happening now. Is it or is it? I've been trying not to make a video about this. I've been trying to just, what was going on. I saw him arguing. One thing you can't take away from that man is his strength. He's unbroken. And they watch and like they call up there and say, God will punish you now forever. You don't know the law. The person say you don't know the law. You're sure for the law now. Where you forget rights to waive a right of final address and what they call out. Show him in the law. But obviously, there's an agenda. I won't be shocked if they give him life imprisonment, death by hand. After all, they said it's treason. Common protesters will protest that day for NVAT governance. Now treason, they still charge them. My dear, hurry up. Help me tell them, hurry up. People are dying in Nigeria. And sadly, this man even prophesied it. Please hurry up.
Welcome to Talk Hot. If today is your first time joining this channel, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Now, the court decision to find Nnamdi Kanu guilty of inciting violence during the NSAS protest exposes a serious double standard in Nigeria's justice system, and that's the truth. Many Nigerians, they see this ruling as another example of how the government they uses the courts to silence voices it does not like, while allowing others who openly associate with violent groups to move freely without consequences. Now, we all know that during the NSAS protest, a lot of young Nigerians poured into the streets to demand an end to police brutality. And the protests were mostly peaceful until infiltrators and state actors they now turned it into a violent thing. Now, blaming one man for the chaos, the destruction and killings that happen in Lagos is not only unfair, this thing ignores the real issue that led to the uprising in the first place. And the Nigerian government failed to reform the police, that failed to listen to the youth. They also failed to protect peaceful protesters. And instead of facing these failures, they are now using Nnamdi Kanu as a scapegoat. Meanwhile, figures like this Gumi, he have been seen openly meeting with bandits that killed soldiers, kidnapped school children, collected ransom money, and also terrorized entire communities. Yet, Gumi walks freely. He holds press interviews, he gives opinions on national TV. The same bandits he speaks for have even held press conference in the bush with cameras and microphones. And those people, they do this without fear of security forces arresting them. How is it that heavily armed criminals have that kind of freedom while someone accused of speaking too harshly is locked behind bars? This contradiction weakens public trust in the legal system. It makes people believe the law is not about justice but about politics. And when courts appear to serve the interests of those in power instead of serving the people, democracy suffers, and that's the truth. Rule of law cannot exist when the punishment depends on who you are, not what you did. If incitement is a crime, then it should apply to everybody. That's just my own opinion. Because if associating with violent groups is wrong, then those who openly negotiate with them should also face questioning. You cannot jail one man for inciting violence, according to them, I will just say in quotes, while allowing men who sit with terrorists to move around with security escorts. It sends the message that some citizens are above the law simply because they are aligned with the government's interests. The Nigerian government also makes things worse by ignoring the anger of the people. Instead of addressing insecurity, unemployment, police brutality, and corruption, these people focus on political enemies. Instead of addressing the real source of violence, they just prefer to blame activists or opposition voices. And this is why so many Nigerians feel frustrated. This is why people see the ruling against Nnamdi Kanu as politically motivated. It is not even about justice, this is about control. And until the government stops this selective punishment, Nigeria will continue to face division, distrust, and fear. A stable country requires fairness, honesty, and equal treatment under the law, not a system where bandits speak freely while activists they remain in prison. Well, what's your take on this? What do you have to say about this? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And if today is the first time joining my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll also be playing some clips of what others have to say about this.
Some of the videos we saw this morning, Nnamdi Kanu in court, there was an altercation between Nnamdi Kanu and the judge, right? There was a place where Nnamdi Kanu said, God will punish you now and forever. I'm not sure if Nnamdi Kanu was referring that statement to the judge or to the lawyer, because the judge sent him out of court because of the altercation. Now, this is the thing. You can only get that statement in a lawless country. You can only get that statement directed to a lawyer or to a judge in the courtroom. Be it in the courtroom or be it on his way out of the courtroom. Nnamdi Kanu can only say that to them because there is no law. There is no judgment in that country. Because if there is a law, if there is a judgment, if the judgment prevails in Nigeria, number one, Nnamdi Kanu will not be attending court case till today. If you people like have 100 million copies against him, have 500 billion copies against him, whatever evidence you say you have against him, at the end of the day, Nigerians are not fools. Your government knows exactly what you are doing. It's very simple. If he is guilty, let him pay. Send him to jail. Stop wasting our resources. But why you are also sending him to jail? Use that same energy. Go after the people that pied a whole general, number 4th rank in the army. Is that not even, is a shameful thing to actually, for me to sit down and talk about that general's unaliving? Go after them. Look at Kebi. 25 girls abducted. Go after them. These people have been causing mayhem in the northern part of Nigeria. And like Kwara, this is not the first, it's not the second attack in Kwara State. No arrests have been made in Kwara State all this while. No arrest. What about Katsina? The same Katsina you people went and you granted them amnesty. You gave them peace deal. Are you not ashamed of yourself to call yourself a country like Nigeria? Like a sovereign nation? There's nothing sovereign about Nigeria. There's absolutely... Nigeria is a joke of a country. You are making mockery of other African countries. Honestly. It's only a lawless nation you can have Nnamdi Kanu say that. Because he knows what he's saying and you people knows what he's saying. You'll be in court, so you'll be asking him, what is in your constitution? Someone had a very strong opinion that could make people do stuff. Okay, you have all these 1 billion pages of evidence against him. All right, jail him then. According to your law, according to your constitution, not according to your emotions or our tribal differences. Go by the law. And also go after these ones that are unaliving innocent citizens, showing us their faces every day. Go after them and do the same. But you go to those ones, you bring them back into the army. You wonder how our army is compromised. You wonder how a whole general, brigadier general, was unalive like a cockroach. When they shame us. You see this drum where Nigerian government is beating. You see this suruge, the drum where they beat. When I go to do it, Nigerians, sooner or later, mark my words, sooner or later, everybody will be fed up. Sooner or later, the only answer to our problem will be collect kala or collect anything to defend your land. And when I go see Koro, you see, those of you who think that you're safe in Abuja, a time will come, you push Nigerians to the wall. There will be no place for them to go anymore. They will have nothing to lose anymore. And you know, the worst people to fear are those that have nothing to lose. Nigeria is getting to the point of we have nothing to lose anymore. Because we are not safe in our house. We are not safe outside the house. Our parents are not safe. Our children are not safe. Our pregnant women are not safe. The old ones we left at home are not safe. The youth will get to the point. Yeah? There will be nothing left to live for anymore. You people will see the whole monster you people are creating.